MPs have voted against a ban on social media for under 16s. However, that is not the end of the issue. And there has been so much confusion about this online. So I just wanted to come on and try and clear up some of this. And hi, my name's Jo. I'm head of news and social media at Netmums, the parenting community you can trust. So social media, let's get into it then. So what has happened and what is likely to happen as a result of that? So the issue went back to the House of Commons for MPs to vote. Now, what they were voting on was whether they want to see a proposed ban for under 16s on social media go through as part of an amendment to the Children's Wellbeing in Schools Act. So in a sense, they weren't voting on, do you want to see a ban for under 16s on social media, yes or no? They were voting on, do you want that ban to go through now as part of this bill? This bill is passing through Parliament, so now would be the time for it to be included if MPs had voted for that. Now, the majority of MPs did vote against that, and there's reasons to that which I will get to, and what then happens next. So the government who voted against this week are saying that they don't want to just put a ban in place without a consultation first. So that's the key point. I interviewed the Technology Secretary, Liz Kendall, who basically told me that the much preferring to see a consultation that will include parents, experts, children. They want that. That consultation has now been launched. They want that full consultation to go through its 3-month period. They want to look at that and then they want to decide, because it might not be an outright ban that they decide on. It might be other restrictions such as a curfew, daily limits, restrictions on apps, that kind of thing. So they're very much all for having a consultation first. I've also interviewed Laura Trott, who is the Shadow Education Secretary. Now, the Conservatives have got a completely different view on this. They were desperate for MPs to vote in favour of this ban going through as part of the Children's Wellbeing in Schools bill. And that's because they say that the time for consultation is done. They're saying, we know that the damage that social media does, we need to act now and not wait and not let this drag on. So what happens now? This is the point where parents can come in. So this consultation is now live. Now, there are 3 surveys to complete. So there is the full consultation. Now that's for anyone, industry, members of the public. There's a survey for parents and carers. So that's for us, for parents to take part in. There's also a survey for children and young people. So essentially our kids can take part in this. They can have their say too. Now that consultation is live. So basically, if you have a view on whether children should be banned from social media, whether you are absolutely all for it, or whether you're completely against it, or whether you've got other ideas, you need to be taking part in that consultation. This issue is not over. This MP's vote does not mean that we will not see a ban in the UK. So the message really is to parents who have got any thoughts on this whatsoever, is to sign that consultation, is to take part in that consultation, have your views heard, because those views will be taken into consideration by the government when they then decide what to do. As always, you can read more on this story on netmums.com, and also this is all over our socials. Comment, like, share, and let us know what you think.